I'm Marcia Marcus. I'm currently the co-chair of the Jewish Women's Foundation.
Hi, I'm Fern Schwartz. I'm currently the other co-chair of the Jewish Women's Foundation. I think I joined about 2 or 3 years after Marcia joined, and I believe it was at an annual meeting at Pat Zeiger's house that I was invited to. And I thought how wonderful that we had a choice. We got to vote and choose and discuss where we were going to give our money in the community, and that was really important to me.
The vision of a group of women working together to pool their resources. I've always been particularly drawn to the fact that we are committed to giving half of our funds to causes that are in the Jewish community, making an equal commitment to causes that are generated from the general community. So we make the Jewish community a better place and our general community a better place, and it's particularly appealing.
There was a need in the community for women who are going through life transitions, divorce, separation, death of a spouse, return to the workforce, to help them reach and maintain financial independence. And back in 2012, National Council of Jewish Women was looking for their next big community service project and a way to make an impact for women. And the Jewish Women's Foundation was looking for a way to make a big impact with their signature grant. A perfect marriage was formed when these two entities decided to come together and create the Center for Women.
When I brought the idea of Toastmasters to Becky, she saw it was a great fit. When a woman takes on a leadership project, or she learns to communicate better, her confidence just grows. And it was wonderful to watch. I've had women approach me and say, you know what, I would never give a speech like that. I would never reveal that part of myself in a mixed group. The support is enormous. It's a beautiful feeling down there.
We recognized early on that there was a gap for women in transition re-entering the workforce. So the main goal of the internship program is to help with long-term financial self-sufficiency and workforce re-entry efforts.
The mentor program provides women who are facing life transitions like divorce or separation, loss of a loved one, relocation, or job transition, with a volunteer mentor who's been through something similar.
We meet a woman where she is in her journey of transition, and we help her through that by offering the services that she needs at her own pace, at her own comfort level, and no one else is providing these services. So we are a one-of-a-kind center for women in life transitions.
Bethlehem Haven is a women's shelter in downtown Pittsburgh. We've been serving the community for 35 years. Each and every night, we provide shelter to 100 women in our community. We provide supportive services, health and wellness services, and now homeless prevention services. A few years ago, we noticed that a lot of women were coming to us who were working, who had incomes, but found themselves in a one-time financial crisis where they couldn't make their rent. We worked with the Jewish Women's Foundation to develop a program that would provide assistance to keep first-time homeless folks in their homes. So these are folks who have a financial emergency. It's the first time in their life they found themselves homeless. So what we can do is make sure they stay in their homes.
My name is Shayla Clater. I'm a single mother of 6. Last year I had a really difficult time. I had a car accident. I had an issue where I flared up with hypothyroidism, which caused congestive heart failure, and needless to say, I was out of work for a long period of time, 2 separate leaves to be exact. My rent became behind, and I needed help. The worst feeling in the world is to feel as though you're going to be put out of your home with your children. I was stuck, and eventually I came across Bethlehem Haven, and I got in touch with Ms. Parker. She reassured me that everything would be okay, and that was what the program was designed for, to assist women like myself, single mothers, children, to keep them in their home. I'm back to work, same position. I work full time. As long as I can provide for them as long as I know that at the end of the day I've done my best and I work hard, I'm okay.
I'm the president and CEO of the Jewish Association on Aging, and we're really excited about the program that the Jewish Women's Foundation has funded here, which is our resident-centered dining program. We are the first skilled nursing facility in the state of Pennsylvania to be able to do real-time made-to-order cooking on our units for our residents. What's really significant about this program are the relationships.
It's helped dietary become interactive with the residents. Now they get to hang out with the residents and they have fun and they make friendships and they know what they want, what they like. And if they want small portions, they tell us that, oh, just give me a little bit, and then they eat more. The wait time is very minimal because we're cooking on the units. Before, you would have to call down to the kitchen and you would have to wait. And by the time you got to you, it might not be very hot. Now it's coming right off the grill, right to the resident.
The food is tasty and served nicely. Friday night is the tablecloth, utensils for making the Friday night blessing, and the food is really, really good on Friday night.
It's changed it from just seeing a name on a piece of paper to actually getting to know these residents. I like it because I get to meet them, they tell me stories, and we have good times.
My name is Kathy Elliott. I'm the Executive Director of Gwen's Girls. I am the daughter of the late Commander Gwen Elliott. During her career as a Pittsburgh police officer and commander, she often came across women and girls who needed additional supports, but she really didn't have a place to refer them to. So she knew when she retired that that was going to be what her mission was. Gwen's Girls is unique because we specialize in gender-specific programming, focusing on girls and particularly girls at risk. Our girls typically don't have access to a lot of the services and educational supports or just those opportunities to give them the hope or just the vision to see that there's so many different things in the world that they can get involved in and can be successful at.
The Jewish Women's Foundation has funded MPLC, Making Positive Life Choices. It is an in-school program that's geared towards middle school girls, so 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. It's a life skills-based program, and so we really are helping middle school girls to process through the developmental years, helping them with such things such as self-esteem, healthy and unhealthy relationships, changes to their bodies, conflict resolution, bullying, as well as health and hygiene. We really hope to work with girls so that they become more aware of self-esteem, how important it is. We want them to learn about healthy relationships, as well as to be able to identify unhealthy relationships and make those necessary adjustments and changes to help some of their peers as well.
My dream is to be able to provide programming and services in a variety of different communities that help to empower girls to be the best women that they can be, because there are mothers and they are our future, and the resources that we put into them while they're young will be a blessing to us in the future.
Shiva Schools was founded about 1943, and it was founded as a community school. And the main mission of the school is to educate every Jewish child, regardless of their ability to pay. The second primary mission of the school is to prepare graduates to go on to whatever career or future they envision. The main focus of our work with the Jewish Women's Foundation, ensuring the financial independence of our graduates. It's really important for people today to have a strong grounding in the STEM fields, because that's really where most of the future careers will come from.
My name is Batsheva Darren. I'm the principal of the girls' school. I would like to start with extending a deep, sincere appreciation for the Jewish Women's Foundation for the works that you're partnering with us on behalf of the young Jewish women and their education.
My name is Chaya Backman and I'm a senior at Yeshiva School. I was really excited because I love anatomy and I love seeing how everything works together.
At the time we started with high school, and that was really the first year that we received funding. We focused on physics because we have a physics first program in high school. And then the next year we went on to focus on the biology a little bit more, and now we're working on chemistry. So it's actually really transformed the science department.
I'm gonna be attending Drexel's nursing school. I would like to further my education after that and get a master's and become a nurse practitioner.
Thanks to the program, our students actually are able to use much more sophisticated equipment in our science lab, which we didn't use before. As of last year, 85% of our students, the score was much higher in the sciences and the math.
Families actually move here looking for a school that is a strong dual program. And of course, without the support of the Jewish Women's Foundation, all of the willingness and desire would not have been able to come to fruition without having that backing.
The mission of the organization is to provide educational resources to children who are experiencing homelessness in our community, as well as to advocate for rights and for more funding to support their education, both on a local and national level. Our after-school programs are helpful in making sure the child stays current with their peers in their educational process. The grant that we received from the Jewish Women's Foundation is helping us to create a pilot that will increase parental engagement.
The Mom and Me program is a program that the Jewish Women's Foundation is helping to support, and this is a wonderful program because parents are engaged with their children together to do a weekly homework night or activity night. So during the Mom and Me night, parents are able to sit alongside their children and the after-school instructors and volunteers to engage in a variety of different activities, anything from healthy cooking and creating snacks to educational games, and kids are playing together with their parents. One of the things that was really memorable to me was a mother who was really struggling herself with reading, and later I came to talk to her about her own dyslexia and her challenges, and that she also recognized that in her son, and that was pretty emotional for her. Our interactions and our positive environment of the Learning Center and after-school program volunteers really helped her see that education is really a place where she can get the resources she needs to advocate for her child and become empowered.
With education, they have a chance. They have a chance to lead a great, positive life, to raise their own families, and to be contributors to society rather than burdens on society.
Both of us would like it to grow and to continue to be impactful and to play a role. I think each of us has stepped back a little bit, which is what you're supposed to do when you send your children off and give them wings to fly. And so I think the future is really in the hands of the chairman and the future chairman, but I think that some new initiatives like the Young Women's Giving Circle and things like that will just continue to reach out into the community.
What is so invigorating here now is all these new young people that have returned home. And so I think our future looks bright as a city, and I think our foundation would be bright, particularly because we're welcoming these young people into sort of our inside circle to get involved in their own philanthropy. And so our hope is that they'll be the next leaders for the community going forward, and they're our daughters, our daughter-in-laws, and the kids that grew up here. We really have a strong, wonderful Jewish community. Hopefully we'll leave a legacy for them.